Very cool. So hello, everybody. My name is Donna Zadie. I am a co-founder and co-owner of the Philadelphia School of Massage and Bodywork. And today we're talking to Eun Jung Choi. She is one of our graduates of our 700-hour massage therapy program. And she also practices other modalities that you will learn about today. So thank you, Eun Jung, for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, there are many things.
Where are you from?
Well, that's like a really interesting question to me every single time that I'm asked because, where I grew up, I came from South Korea and nobody asks where I'm from. Like usually the first question they would be asking is, how old are you?
Oh.
So the age is certainly the priority over like your background. I think it's because we are more culturally diverse in the States. There is a expectation for people to be hearing where I'm actually originally come from. So that's always makes me kind of smile every time I get asked that questions. So yeah, I'm from South Korea. I've been living in the States over close to 30 years. Next year would mark my 30-year living in the States.
Wow.
So officially I've been living in the States longer than I have lived in South Korea.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so to kind of like in connection with where I'm from, like I came from a family of highly health conscious mind. All of my families are big into like healthy diets, and they're also big into like culinary arts. So my mom has been a chef for a really long time, and she also continued to invent like, different ways to create like products that are more like healthy and nutritious. So she used to make like soy milk, like homemade soy milk when I was growing up. And also my grandma was also a restaurant owner. So I came from very strong like culinary arts background. Yeah. And my father is a painter. So it's also coming from visual arts background. I myself is a dancer. I've been dancing for over 40 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what kind of dance?
I started with a Korean traditional dance, but I moved on to contemporary dance as I was migrating to the States. So since 91, actually 88, I've been practicing contemporary dance and I've been working professionally since 96 after undergraduate school in North Carolina. So I've been dancing. Yeah. I've been a dancer all my life.
Yeah. Wow. And you teach dance now?
I continue to teach dance. Yes.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So have you done any other have you had any type of career other than dance or job or?
I have. I got into graduate program in New York City when I was living there. And the program was called Interactive Telecommunications. And a lot of people are like, wow, you did a contemporary dance and then interactive telecommunications. What are those?
Right.
But it's basically a new media program. So I was working as a web designer for a while, and also video editor, and also video content creator. I also have worked in Mexico City as an interaction designer, kind of creating like public installations for like commercial entities.
That's very cool. That's why your business card is so neat looking.
Thanks. Just a little skill that I can use to promote myself.
So, like I told everybody, you're a graduate of our massage therapy program. However, before that, you learned other modalities. So
I started with a Thai massage. The question of body work, I feel like I have been engaged with my body as a tool for multiple years, from being a dancer. The one thing that fired up my curiosity over dance, the massage work or body work, was actually contact improvisation. So as a dancer, when I started having contact improv, I felt the magic of kind of feedback loop that comes from touch. And I just felt like I learned more about my body through contact. And so that was a very interesting kind of connection to body work and massage. And back in 96, I was introduced to Thai massage by a friend of mine. She's also a dancer. She was getting certified in massage therapy, and as a part of the program, she had to practice Thai massage on other people. So she wanted me to be a guinea pig. And that was opened up whole new world for me. Like I was like, what is this? Just like so magical. Like as a dancer, it was just such a nice way for me to be bringing awareness to my body by just letting go and giving the permission for other people to get into my body and be able to like stretch my connective tissues. So that was just so magical, and I just wanted to do it for so long. But you know, moving to New York, I didn't have a whole lot of time to explore or have a financial means to learn Thai massage. And from 6 years ago, we kind of set our vacation destination as Thailand, and then start learning Thai massage every summer. So we actually, this is the first year that we're not going to Thailand. We actually planned to go, but because of COVID, our trip got canceled. But it could be our 6th year going back to Thailand to learn more Thai massage. But for the past 5 years, we've been going there every summer to learn Thai massage.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, what does a lot of people don't know Thai massage, or they hear about it, but they just don't know what it is. Like, what does a session look like, or, you know?
Well, Thai massage that people are more introduced in this culture is what they call it Thai yoga massage. So I think a lot of people are more attracted to passive stretches. But Thai massage actually encompasses a whole lot more than just passive stretches. Usually we work on the energy lines. So just like the Chinese traditional therapy, we do use Thai meridians. So we call it sensip. So there are 10 different lines of the body that we activate to activate the chi or the energy to flow through our body. Yeah. And just like removing the stagnation in the body. But also right now, what's happening in Thai massage is there's a lot of merger happening because there's a lot of interest from the Western massage therapists to learn Thai massage. So now they have something called the Myo Thai. It's a kind of myofascial Thai. Yeah, and they also call it, what's it called? Dynamic Thai, which is a trigger and Thai massage combined. So there's a lot of shaking and stretching at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of like I think it's just like more of the shaking part for me. It's just like it confuses the nervous system, right? Like it kind of letting go happens with the nervous system, like when you're shaking. So as you shake and stretch, it's just like your body tends to move into the direction that it's not used to. So there's also dynamic Thai, the Myo Thai, and then there's so many different modalities within Thai massage other than traditional Thai, which people are more used to as thumb press and passive stretches.
Yeah, well, that's fascinating. I love that. Do you have you learned any of those, or do you just do traditional?
I do. I learned many different modalities. There's a traditional Thai, which is coming from like more WAPO traditional Thai massage, which is using more thumbs, and like they call it more polite massage. And then there's also so that you don't get between people's legs, and then using elbows or forearms. And then there is also folkloric Thai massage, which uses a foot and like more similar to Ashiachu. But the form that I learned was a Karen Hill deep tissue massage, which is how you use your foot surface to give out greater pressure. So we learned, well, when I say we, because my husband also is a massage therapist and Thai massage practitioner. So we learned also Karen Hill deep tissue massage, and also we learned Toksen, which is a wooden hammer and mallet technique, which is how we call it sound therapy. And it usually is helping people with nervousness or any kind of a psychological trauma. It really seems to be calming down their nervous system. So Toksen is invented by Thai monks and has been handed down. It's more in the northern Thailand that's been popularized. And sometimes you can incorporate Toksen into Thai massage session, or it can be done completely separate into the Toksen session. So we do practice that as well. Recently, we also learned something called Amatarot. It's a scraping technique. It's kind of similar to physical therapy. They call it scraping. So it works on the fascial level, but it's much kinder to the body. It doesn't make any huge marks, but it uses the brass tip to gently scrape on the fascial level to loosen up any fascial restrictions on the body.
Yeah.
So that's one, and then I can go on and on. So we also use a loincloth as it's just like long, like fabric. It looks like scarf, and you can do passive stretches with using the assistance of the fabrics. So we learn that stuff. And what else? Oh, the one thing that I've been doing a lot was also called the Chinesang. It's an abdominal visceral organ manipulation to induce like any pains, like digestive issues or chronic pains. Again, like headaches and nervousness. And there's also Chinesang, which is coming from more Taoist practice, versus there's also something called the what's it called? Nuatang, which is a Thai abdominal massage session, which is also addressing like the center of the body as well as the acupressure and the other parts of the body. So there's like two different types of abdominal massage, like one coming from more Chinese Taoist practice, and then there's also Thai adaptation. They call it also lifting, which is done for more people that who after giving birth, and it's a really good ways for like the lifting the womb and kind of the pelvis shift when you're giving birth, right? So like just kind of placing back the pelvis into right place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, so you do all these things, and I guess somebody could come to you for one thing or another. You could do full sessions.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself integrating your massage with Thai or any other of the modalities that you practice?
I have been having some clients that who is asking for specific things and or specific modalities, and then there are other people that who are coming with certain symptoms, right? Like there is some like pelvic dysfunctions or like tightness on their hamstring. I tend to mix them because I find it like more it depending on how the body also respond. I feel like the one modality works better than others.
Sure.
So there are people that who are more open to different modalities and different approaches. They let me use mixed modalities.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So massage is typically done without clothing, under a sheet, whatever. Thai massage and probably the other modalities too are usually clothed. Is that accurate?
Thai massage, yes, I do mostly on the mat, on the floor.
Oh, good.
Abdominal massage can be performed on the floor and on the table. So it's very easily like be integrated with myofascial or deep tissue massage. And some of the stretches I can do on the table, on the mat. But really like the line between those two, I mean, if I'm really looking at the functions of the body and symptoms that people are dealing with, I can do it on the table or on the mat. But I find a little bit more comfortable on the mat just because being a dancer, for me, like I can use my body better on the floor. And in terms of body mechanics of myself. Yeah.
So if somebody has a hard time getting on the floor, would you work on them on the table? Or
Yes.
yeah,
I can work on the table. Yeah.
yeah, that's great. We have a question. So Jamie said that's magic work, what you're all describing. But she's asking if there are any CEs, continuing education classes that you're taking or have taken that you're enjoying more than others.
I have taken my first, because I got licensed last January, so I'm pretty novice in terms of like, Western massage therapy. Um, so I took myofascial release in January this year, and I really enjoyed it very much because, like I feel the myofascial release has helped me a lot as a dancer. The power of just like holding and sustaining the pressure seems to have a more effect in my body than kind of fast-paced body work. And also it really, for me to practice myofascial on other people, it allows me to really listen and respond rather than planning and performing. But like I can actually put my hands and really feel the micro movement that happens in the body, and which I feel very much connected to, like physically for myself and for my clients.
Yeah.
So yeah, myofascial release has been a huge addition to my toolbox and something that I enjoy very much receiving too.
Yeah. I got chills when you said it. It just felt so like real to be connected to that. It's such a fine-tuned skill to have.
Yeah.
I remember when I was learning myofascial in my massage program, it would be a challenge for me to feel that. And the instructor that I had actually would put her hand on top of mine to feel the tissue. And she was that talented that she was able to feel that tissue through my hand on that person's body. It was really fascinating.
Wonderful.
So that because you have that, that's an amazing gift and talent. And I'm sure your clients really benefit from that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like the whole, like the body turning into liquid state. You know how like the tissue softens and it glides, and like I can actually feel the fluid moving underneath. And so
Yeah.
really wonderful.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. So for myofascial, would you say like somebody with a chronic issue, chronic condition,
Right.
benefit?
Oh, definitely. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
That's cool. So what is your belief about daily practice?
So daily practice, I've been, I went to a physical therapist once a long time ago because I'm a dancer. Like I get injuries and, other conditions that I'm also coping with. And I remember her saying something about at the end of the session, she was like, you're working really hard. Just like work a little less and make a little less and work a little less. And that resonated with me for a really long time. I came from a, like economically struggling family. And, my motto was to work really hard, work, 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 work. And also as an artist, like I was taught to be overproducing, like everything, like we just work until like a moment that I wake up to like midnight. I used to eat at midnight, like my dinner in New York City. So that I've been working so much. And then I was like, you know what, actually, why am I working so much? And also connecting with COVID-19, like I was staying home, started like cooking all the food that was been stored for a really long time. And I feel like I don't really have to spend a whole lot of money. And that also kind of makes me think a lot about like, why am I like going crazy, like running around? So I try to be really conscious minded about what I'm spending my energy on and money on and all that stuff. So when I was talking about daily practice, I was thinking about like we're living in the culture of like overproducing or overdose, you know, like we're always doing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like the daily practice of just being mindful of just like having certain reservations on what I do and how I do, and also like how I'm also activating my hand every day and bringing my awareness to my touch, because I haven't been really working on people, and you know there's a little bit of nervousness around like can I go back to work and have the same kind of in tuned, you know, hand and body. It's always that the anxiety builds up like when I was also dancing and don't dance for a while, like I'm like can I go back to dance, can my body support what I'm doing? So in connection with that, I've been also been crafting a lot of materials. I've been making like earrings or like artwork, and I've been making wind chimes. So trying to get my hands on different materials and to have the dailiness of touch and practice, and just
That's
like,
great.
yeah, so
I think that it's very mindful.
yeah,
Very
the
cool.
mindful practice,
Mm-hmm.
or at least like have try to preserve or carve out some time to do that for myself, so that when I go back, at least like it's, you know, it's not like I have abandoned something for a long time, but like, you know, there's a practice of touch.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Oh, Jamie asks, are there any for sale?
Anything for sale? You know, actually I haven't made like masks. Like I have made about 80 fabric masks.
Oh, wow.
In January and April. I sold some, I donated some.
Nice.
Yeah, but I did sell privately, not so much publicly. I put out some things on Etsy, but you know, I haven't been really selling it officially. But if Jamie is interested, and she can just text me or email me, and I
Definitely.
can send her my creations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So closing out, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you for an amazing Thai session or abdominal session or myo or massage, uh, could we post your information?
Yes, they can go to my website. It's actually our Guillermo and I have a practice called the Nuad Bodywork. So
How do
they
you
can
spell
go
that?
NUAD.
Mm-hmm.
Nuad is basically a massage in Thai.
Okay.
So yeah. So nuadbodywork.com.
Okay.
So they can go to website and do booking. The only thing is that we are currently closed because like, you know, like everyone else.
Yes.
I know we're allowed to work from this coming week.
Yes.
I still have some reservation over how I'm gonna reopen. So I have been some brainstorming about what it means for us to reopen, and I probably wait until July 1st for myself. And if anything, I probably do see one person a day for now as a transition.
Sure. Whatever
Yeah,
makes you comfortable, right?
right.
Yeah.
And then slowly opening, because also we don't know what this all means, right? Like reopening, and will the spike
Sure.
go up, or are we going to be able
Okay.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
We'll just take it one day at a time.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to like fully operating by September, but we'll see. We'll just,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But if anyone is interested, just like email me. You can email me, and I can text or email people when things are opening up again. My email is dynamicrealignment@gmail.com.
I like that. Dynamic realignment
Alignment.
at gmail.com.
Yes.
Awesome. Very cool. And we'll make sure we post that in our future posts for you too.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you. It was a fun conversation.
Well, thank you, and so nice to see you, Donna.
You
Thank
too.
you so much for doing this. I've
Yeah,
been
absolutely.
really enjoying like listening to other practitioners and what they've been up
Good.
to, what they're doing, how they're preparing.
Yeah.
It's been
Good.
very helpful
Yeah.
to have that support and community.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll have more coming. So
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you.